Okay, guys, Kelly commentates here. We're going to watch the Grand Prix final 2009. This is the free dance of American former ice dancers Meryl Davis and Charlie White. They are the 2014 Olympic champions, 2010 silver medalists, and they are the winners here at this Grand Prix final. So let's go ahead and take a look. This is probably one of my favorite programs from them ever. It's Phantom of the Opera, which I just love Phantom in general. I just think it looks so good on the ice. But I think they have some of the most innovative moves in this free dance. So let's go ahead and take a look. I love their costumes. I love her deep burgundy. Meryl always had really nice packaging. And Charlie's kind of loose, crazy hair always looked really cool on the ice. Look at this entrance into this spin. That is one of my favorite moves. They're so fast. Nice position here. There's something frantic about this beginning, which really plays into the story for me. The Phantom obviously was obsessed with Christine, if you know the story, and I just think this kind of wild passion fuels that concept. Look how precise, fast, and just in sync they are. I believe they skated together since they were kids, and that was so apparent in these programs. Look at this lift. Look at that position. Oh my gosh, that was insane. That was so cool. Even exiting very difficultly. They had really good chemistry on the ice, which is funny because I think it kind of fueled dating rumors for so long. Look at that kind of transition there. But to my knowledge, never dating. And I think that's kind of interesting that they were able to play so well on the ice without going there, you know? To me, Charlie always seemed a little aloof. You know, despite being a fabulous ice dancer, just a little bit aloof. Getting here into their kind of pattern dance together. The scores were a lot lower in these days. I don't know if maybe, I know they didn't have the +5, -5 back then, but I don't know if maybe elements were just weighted differently, of course. You know, even these sections that can be kind of slow for other skaters, for them, they still look fast, you know, keeping up the amplitude, keeping up the kind of determination and build up. They're so evenly matched, you know, despite her being obviously shorter than him, she does carry a lot of power in this partnership. Very difficult, holding her on one leg. Maybe not quite as effortless as the other lifts, but still beautiful. You know, there's points in the story where Christine kind of gives in to the Phantom, getting into their twizzles. Okay, building back up here. Look how long they're staying on one leg. If you rewind that and watch, they were on one leg for like multiple turns. That is insanely hard, I would think. Phew, are you guys tired? I'm tired just watching this. The energy is just like magnetic. Love this. Wow, did you see that exit out of that? Insanely difficult. The Phantom. That was so amazing. Give it up for Merrill Davis and Charlie White. Charlie has his own ice school, his own ice dance academy now, MIDA, Michigan Ice Dance Academy. And I believe Merrill is married to their coach here, Marina Zoeva, who was like the big ice dance coach during this time period. There was a lot of drama that happened at her school. I don't really know fully, but I think Merrill's husband dated a lot of the ice dancers, Marina's son. So obviously that creates a little bit of conflict of interest. But what did you guys think? Do you like the Phantom of the Opera? Is this kind of too old school? Is this kind of lame? I just think that, they do the Phantom such justice. And there's Marina Zoeva. She always had those bangs kind of straight across. Let's take a look back at a few of their moves. And look at the intensity Merrill and Charlie bring. Merrill is such a star. Beautiful, fast spin there. And I hate to say it because their careers were constantly parallel, but I mean, Virtue and Moyer lost here. So if you don't know the whole rivalry, Virtue and Moyer were of Canada. Virtue and Moyer won the Vancouver Olympics. Davis and White got silver. Then Davis and won in Sochi in 2014, and Virtue and Moyer got silver. But I have to say, Virtue and Moyer's gold medal performance in Pyeongchang 2018 is probably my top 3 ice dance routines of all time. Their Moulin Rouge free dance was absolutely insane. This was so difficult. Merrill acting like she's just standing on the ground. And I love how he kind of, pommels off her back. Looking very pleased here. So sprightly. I suppose the only costuming potential fix is Charlie's shirt. It's a little out there, but it does fit the Phantom. See what I mean? They only got 103.64, but they won with that, getting a new season's best here. And they won with 169 points. This was Merrill Davis and Charlie White from the Grand Prix final. Had you watched them before? What did you think of this program? Let me know your thoughts below. Over and out. This is Kelly commentates.